天井
世にはびこる悪を打ち正義を示す。行くぞ政宗殿。
わしは天下を取ると言ったのだよ。いつの間にか悪党退治にすり替わっておる。
長年磨いてきた知力味わうがよいぞ。この馬毛何者にも屈しはせんぞ。さすが見事な働きだ。お前の戦は俺の闘志を燃え立たせるな。まだ死ねぬゆえごめん。
こたびの戦果執着至極に存ずる。
艶っぽい女子よ、わしの主治肉林に加わるがいい。
嫌だって言ってるでしょ。私そんな安い女じゃないの。
好き勝手しよって乱世を治めるには打たねばならない。
さすが見事な働きだ。お前の戦は俺の闘志を燃え立たせるな。
ありがとう。あの豚ちゃんしつこくて困ってたの。
よし、この調子で悪を蹴散らすぞ。
まあ奴はわしの天下には不要。これは互いの利害が一致した結果よ。こたびの戦果執着至極に存ずる。
戦果を見せる橋だが
見事わしが目をつけただけはあるわ。貴様は正妻ではないか。いかがした。
酔った父上たちが暴れている。私一人で手に入れなくていい。
酒は飲んでも飲まれるな。迷惑をかける悪の酔っ払いを止めねば。弱いね。弱いね。
もっと酒を持ってこい。なんだおめえら。
宴の邪魔をするとは不粋だね。酔いざましにちょうどいい。
旅に暴れてやるぜ。
酒は楽しく飲むものだ。酔って暴れるなど言語道断だぞ。
おかげで助かりました。父上のこと後できつく叱っておかないと。
悪の酔っ払いにも困ったものよ。いか私が馬長の勢いに飲まれておる。
判官はまた仕事を難出してどこへ行ったのか。
お見事です。私も頑張らねば。あなたこそ真の三国無双ね。
少しいいかしら。四条殿と半兵衛殿を見かけなかった。あの二人またどこかで怠けているみたい。一緒に探してもらえれば助かるのだけど。
弱いね。こりゃ昼寝にうってつけの場所だな。で
しょ。しばらくここで休んでいこうよ。あれ 馬長さんたちも昼寝。
お前たちが寝ている陰で困っている者がいる。その怠慢悔い改めてもらうぞ。
二人を捕まえてくれたこと感謝する。さあ、もう逃げられんぞ、パン
政宗殿、正義を貫くと爽快な気持ちになるな。
やはりおかしいわバカめ。これではただの人助けではないか。
この戦場に破滅と破壊をもたらそう。
現れたか破壊神。これぞ巨悪。我が正義の槍で貫いてみせる。
なぜここに奴が。まあよい、わしが終わらせてくれるわ。
おお、幻影の破壊神など敵ではないか。サジ、もっと出してやってくれ。やれやれ、神の気まぐれには困ったものよ。
破壊神があんなに。先ほどの幻影じゃったというのか。
どうやらゼウスたちの仕業のようだ。たとえ神といえど消去を許すわけにはいかぬ。
おお、幻影の破壊神など敵ではないか。サジ、もっと出してやってくれ。やれやれ、神の気まぐれには困ったものよ。
破壊神があんなに。先ほどの幻影じゃったというのか。
どうやらゼウスたちの仕業のようだ。たとえ神といえど消去を許すわけにはいかぬ。僕の番だ。
正義を貫く人間の力、凄まじいものだ。
手加減なしだ。
次はわしが直々に相手をしよう。
悪ふざけの大概にせよ。わしが正義の鉄槌を下してくれるわ。熱くなってこたびの戦果、執着至極に存ずる。
礼を言おう。正義を貫く人間たちよ。
Yeah, they're all trash. All of them. All of them are terrible so far. I'm not enjoying playing them.
政宗殿、これがお前の目指す天下なのだな。
こういう天下も悪くはないか。
I'm not even gonna bother doing the Dynasty Warriors versus Samurai Warriors one. I have no interest.
皆と食材をさ
皆が鍛錬している間、ずっと見守っていたぞ。だが時折誘ってくるのはやめてほしい。私は人と一緒に何かをするのが苦手なのだ。
周公金、戦場に勝利の調べを奏でん。
周傭兵参る。
I can't say I do.
俺が真の三億無双だ。よし。
Oh wow, it takes that much to max out Surge with one character. Well, I can tell you, I'm just going to use Cheat Engine to get more Surge because the challenge mode is so boring. I haven't really cheated for anything in this game. I've earned everything, but I'm not grinding that much to use that. Especially since they took it out of the base game and make people pay money for it when it was in the game for free. I think that's really shady. Okay, so I've got 2 more left besides this one, which I'm not even going to bother doing.
なんだこいつらみんな神の酒目当てで来たのかよ。この敵の数平星のごとくよ。だがそれは取れん。
Oh, he doesn't have his new Sacred Treasure reset. I forgot.
なんだこいつらみんな神の酒目当てで来たのかよ。この敵の数平星のごとくよ。だが僕らは取れぬ。
神の酒は箱に入っているようです。1個ずつ壊して確かめていくしかないでしょう。
Oh, this is babysitting? Pass. Not after a shitty day I've had today. No thanks. Why is it so hard for them to just make a map with a lot of officers, no talking, no scripted events? Why are there so few maps in this game that have that? I don't understand. That's all I really want at this point, is just a map where I can do like exhibitions and stuff, but there's such a small selection of maps that fit that criteria. And some of the ones that are good have like tons of talking, or they're like level 30 maps, so it's pointless. Stop talking! Come on! Just give me a mode with no talking, no doors. Just let me fight. This is annoying, man. They're charging for this. It's the same damn map. They didn't even bother to make a new map. It's just the same thing with just different enemies. and different things that they say. That's it. You're charging like $10 for this. They couldn't even put like a single new map in. Ah, shut up, Bimbo. I'm not used to the EX attacks actually proccing elements. Now my favorite characters aren't garbage anymore. Just need some better maps to play on. That's what I get burnt out on. I just don't have any like good selection of in-game maps in this game. A lot of them just aren't really suitable for what I like to do. And the ones that are either too low level or they talk too much. Or both. A lot of them are both, actually. That would take too much effort, man. Why Why copy paste a map that you could already use when you can just copy paste the maps that are already in the game? Like 8 times each. Just change the enemies around and the voice clips that play. Occasionally some of the doors are locked differently. That's like the only difference. Gotta think like a think like a developer trying to pinch pennies. Even though there's assets for maps already done that there's absolutely no reason why they couldn't have used to give the game a little more variety. Shut up! Why does she have to come back? It's like those flies that get in your room and you have the door open and they don't go out the door. They stay in and bother you. That's exactly what Naotor is in this game. You do like a 5,000 hit combo, she still comes back, starts screaming and complaining and apologizing. Honestly, I wish this game just had a bloody palace, dude. I would play that forever. Even if it didn't have like any actual rewards, if there wasn't like any unique loot or anything. If they just gave me like a bloody palace, man, I would play the shit out of that. I would play this like every day. If I just had a place to enjoy the rather good combat, especially now that they've made a lot of the crappy characters actually activate elements now. I will suggest that to the community rep. They should add like a bloody palace and have like cool accessories or something. Hey, that map was actually pretty fun. It actually had very minimal scripting. I probably would play this. I'll probably use Cheat Engine to force Pandemonium mode on this and just do my exhibitions here. It's actually very minimal annoyance, minimal talking, minimal scripted stuff, and then pretty decent amount of officers to fight. Unique ones too. pretty crazy how many games with like technical combat still come out, even in this very non-diverse era of video games. Like, there's still a lot of games like this that still come out, but the developers don't understand that you can easily just add, you know, a mode with just like, it doesn't even need to have any textures. It can just be an empty circle like the Bloody Palace in DMC4, and people who actually play the games for the mechanics will keep coming back for that. I can't fathom why they put the resources into stupid stuff like that Battle Royale mode that no one plays. I got to game share the Japanese version of this on PS4 the day it came out. It was already dead. There was barely anybody playing it. Instead of that, they should have put more effort into, you know, having something to use all these characters on. The challenge mode, never mind the false advertising, feels like it was made in an hour, and it does very little to fix the replay value problem. And the fact that they basically lied, they said that it was going to have exclusive elements and weapons, and there's no weapons to be found, and all they did is they just took out the ones from here and then dumped them in there and made it so people who don't want to pay for it can't get them anymore. Pretty crazy, man. It's interesting how it's like not getting any like press at all. Everybody's too worried about Fallout 76. Like, I think this is just as bad, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a team here, and then I'm gonna open up Cheat Engine and try to, I'm gonna force Pandemonium mode on that map I just did. That map was actually pretty fun. Let me figure out who I want to use. Okay, I need to boot up Cheat Engine. I think the Cheat Engine table needs to be updated. Hold on. Yeah, it's not getting any of the values right now. So I guess that patch broke it. Let me try another table. Hold on. I forgot that they did a pretty big update to the game, so I guess the values for where all the stuff works is not like, it's not detecting it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go on the forums. It doesn't seem like it's working. That's a bummer. I was actually wanted to do some endgame stuff right now, but I can't without the cheat engine table. Because for whatever reason they don't let you just force Pandemonium mode. You have to use a mod to do it. Okay, so on the forums they're basically saying that it's broken. Alright, well, that's even less of a reason to play this a lot right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this again, just normally. There's not really anything I could do about that right now. It's a factor out of my control. I can't fix the table myself.
信じる者のため超支流いざ参る。
絶対腕輪を手に入れるんだ。それでお重みたいな大きな男になるんだ。俺だって負けるつもりはないぜ。鎧をもっとかっこよく着こなさないとな。
大きくなりたい気持ちなら私も負けません。
私とて政宗様の譲る気は毛頭ございません。ですがまずは協力して腕輪を手に入れましょう。
魔性になるには大きいことが寛容。ゼウスがそう言っておったのじゃ。
父親として複雑なものがありますが放ってはおけません。
お前たちの腕輪をそうはさせるか。
明智十兵衛光秀いざ参ります。
三蔵信号の前ずっと集まってきやがったな。
これでは魔性になれぬのじゃ。しょんぼりなのじゃ。
娘の悲しむ顔を見るのはつらいと同時に安堵している自分がいるのも事実です。
片付きましたね。では先を急ぎましょう。
私体は大きいのに気は小さくていつも皆さんに迷惑かけてばかり。だから腕輪の力で気を大きくしてもっと堂々と戦いたいんです。
あいつも腕輪を狙っているのか。絶対に渡さない。
この一手でいざ勝負です。相手が直寺さんでも負けられません。私たちには腕輪が必要だから。すみません。大きい私が欲しがったりしてすみません。でも諦められないんです。
Shut up.
そちらのご事情は存じません。政宗様力ずくで譲っていただきます。
私ごときの構う
Still talking. Still got a lot to say. That long paragraph wasn't enough.
はい、こちらに。あとは腕輪さえあればいい。 そして食べ尽くせぬほどの大きな肉まんを。
腕輪を手にするのは俺たちだ。行くぞ。
しばしげ天下の頂点を目指すぞ。
守りきるのが私の役目だ。
私の野望、誰にも邪魔はさせぬ。何としても巨大な肉まんを作ってみせるぞ。
いやいやいや、しばし殿、そんなことに大事な腕輪は使わせませんって。
そんなことだと。しばし殿の壮大な計画をけなすとはどうだ。しばし殿の計画お支えできぬとは上々の守備にございます。
その分うずうずするな。お前は強い。
我が野望水エルか。
よし、邪魔者は消えた。先を急ごう。石川五右衛門、腕輪は俺たちがもらう。渡さないって言うなら勝負だ。
頭ひんむいてよく見ろ。そいつは偽物よ。まぬけども騙してやったぜ。
そんな、それじゃ本物の腕輪は？
ここにはないようですね。とりあえず腹いせを兼ねて偽物を撃ちましょうか。
大きくなれる腕輪があるって本当ですか？それがあれば立派な筋肉がつきますよね。
大きくなれば地味な俺でも目立つよな。
正直うさんくさい話だとは思うよ。大きくなれるって聞くと気になっちゃうんだよね。
how was he not juggled by all of that going on? There was a windstorm there and everything, and somehow he just tanked it all. What the hell was he doing? He was standing right next to the tornado. That's what I hate about this game, man. There's like no indicator for when you hit something, or when they're gonna do some stupid attack like that. You just get killed by nothing because you can't see it. I don't know how he was not in hit stun during all of that. Somehow he got out. He already did a Muso attack like 2 seconds earlier too.
So それじゃ本物の腕輪は？
ここにはないようですね。とりあえず腹いせを兼ねて偽物を撃ちましょうか。
大きくなれる腕輪があるって本当ですか？それがあれば立派な筋肉がつきますよね。
大きくなれば地味な俺でも目立つよな。
正直うさんくさい話だとは思うよ。大きくなれるって聞くと気になっちゃうんだよね。
Yo.
Not
this time, asshole.
俺たち持ってないって。ああ、しゃあねえ。倒すか。
もっと力をつけないと。腕立て一撃1000回は徹底直します。
俺のこと一旦忘れてくれ。
兵は久しきを尊ばずっていうし。じゃあね。
わしらには
It's whatever. I can't really make my videos until they fix the cheat engine table anyway. Otherwise, I have no way of forcing Pandemonium mode, which is the challenge run stuff I was doing. I can't do that anymore because the values are all messed up after the patch. I have to talk to the people that make it and see if I can tell them about it. Yeah, but they lied. There are no weapons. False advertising at its finest. That's the reference I'm making in the stream title. Because the Fallout 76, the $200 collector's edition, is supposed to be a canvas bag, and it's like some cheap like dollar store material. It's like same thing they're doing with this game. Shut up!
私がどれほどこの計画に心血を注いできた思い知るがいい。
立派な筋肉、兄上たちに見せてあげたかったのに。
神なら目立たぬ者の気持ちも思いやってほしいぞ。
こんな予感はしてたけど、このまま帰るのも面白くないでしょ。
目にも鮮やかな活躍だ。私の視線を捉えて離さぬ。
いい筋肉をお持ちなんですね。ずっと見ていたいくらいです。
男の夢。膨らんだ夢の分だけ恨みもでかいんだな。
わしの種子肉にもどうしてくれる。
実力者の輝きなのですね。一歩でもあなたに近づきたいものです。僕の番だ。
Because the DLC had like an hour worth of time put into it. That's why.
オリュンポスの神として誇り高き戦を。
恥をかかせたな。覚えていろ。
これ以上の醜態は晒せない。聞かせてもらおう。
He wasn't even moving! What killed me? Wow. Ah, this game, man. How many runs am I gonna lose to that bullshit like that happening when when the cheat engine table gets updated and I can force pandemonium mode? Probably a lot. I like how there was a checkpoint there, right in front of the the commander, but like every other map I played, it sends you back like 2-3 minutes at least, sometimes even more than that. I don't understand why they didn't do it like platformers do it, where there's like a percentage kind of thing, where, you know, if you're like a quarter or halfway through or 3/4 through, then it will give you a checkpoint, but here it's like completely random. That's what makes the bullshit deaths really frustrating sometimes, is some of the maps, the checkpoint before the commander is like really far back. There's no like formula to how that's determined in this game. Let me try the cheat engine one more time. See if I can get some challenge runs going. Let me see if that worked. Nah, it's still chaos only. Yeah, the cheat engine table is completely it's all foobar because of the update, the patch. So I'm probably going to be playing other stuff for a while, honestly. I mean, I would do like challenge runs and stuff, but it's actually impossible right now. Nothing on the cheat engine table is working. I don't know if I can show you guys right now. Hold on. Nah, it's not showing, but basically everything is a question mark, meaning that it can't find the values for the stuff on the cheat engine table, because I guess they got changed in the update. So I think I am done with this for now. If you're here for Orochi, then that's it. I was gonna do some challenge runs, but not possible at the moment, sadly. I'm on the latest version of Cheat Engine 2, so that's not what's causing it. DLC is not worth $30. I kind of regret buying it, but at the same time, the new Sacred Treasures actually did add quite a bit of value to the game. It's just everything else feels half-assed, and then they have like all this other stuff in here that's not included in the season pass, and a lot of them are costumes that were in the other games that they just copy-pasted over. The Sacred Treasures for $12 is worth it. I'll give it that. The mounts, the only one anyone ever uses is Sleipnir because it's the fastest one. The other ones are basically just gimmicks. I mean, the maps, there's really only 2 of them that I enjoy playing, and you can't force Pandemonium mode on them without cheat engines, so that takes a lot of the value away as well. The music is whatever, challenge modes are rip-offs. The weapons are like, I think it's only like $15 for all of them, but they should be in the base game. There's no reason why they shouldn't be there. Basically just nickel and diming everybody. Costumes, same thing too. You should be able to unlock at least some of these, at least for some of the characters, and have like something to like aim for. That's what the game is missing. There's just no unlockables at all. I mean, you finish everything in like 30 hours. So they've got like, how much, I want to count, how much DLC is there outside of the season pass? I'm genuinely curious. The music is $18. Actually, this one is out of the season pass too, so it's $23. So we're looking at about $50 when you count all the legendary weapons, and then another $30 for all the costumes. So it's got $80 of DLC outside of the season pass. That's crazy. Over triple the price of the game. Yeah, I don't think these are included in the season pass, are they? I don't have any of these. I don't think I have these anyway. Yes, only 2 characters.
Danger. Get ready.
No, but you only unlock it after you finish the campaign, both characters. No, you don't get ranked. So if you care about your ranking, if you want to go for like a perfect rank or whatever, then you can't use it because it disables your rankings. But A, there's no online leaderboards or rankings of any sort, and B, this is a really niche game, so I mean you would not really be competing with a lot of people anyway. So, no, there's not really a reason to not have it on. It makes the game a lot more fun, more dynamic. I like how you can switch between the characters on the bosses. Like, Amelia is really good for bossing because she can parry. So if you're good at dodging the attacks and you have good muscle memory, then you can break their guard really quickly. Alternatively, you can use him and use his clock up and just kind of decimate their guard bar. You can use both even. But you basically have to play through all of the game's content to get it, so that's basically the trade-off.
Monster kill!
I'm playing pretty badly right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do some regular Bloody Palace. I haven't had the best day emotionally, so I don't really want to do anything that's gonna piss me off. Oh man, that is such a grind. Congrats. When the PC port came out, I just used Cheat Engine to get it, because that grind is awful. You should have made it like 50 or 60 chapters or something. That basically would have been just like playing through all the difficulties, at least from normal to infinite climax, and then doing like maybe 10 more chapters. That would have been more reasonable. But if you like finished like all the content in the game, all the difficulties except for easy, you're only like halfway there. So the rest is just grinding the prologue or one of the boss levels, which is really boring. I remember it must have taken me like 7 or 8 hours to grind out the prologue. It was like 10 years ago I did that, but the older I get, the less patience I have for stuff like that, especially if I've already done it once before. And you can't track your progress either, so you don't know like how far you are. Meanwhile, Bayonetta 2 has like absolutely no unlockables at all. That game, you've seen everything by hard mode. There's absolutely no reason to play Climax, even if it wasn't so terribly designed like it is. Like there's no incentive to do it. You don't unlock anything, like not even a costume. The game basically just ends in hard mode. But infinite climax mode in that is designed terribly anyway, so it's not really a big loss there. It's just the fact that the game felt like it was made on a shoestring budget. They didn't like playtest it or even bother to add anything worthwhile to unlock to keep people playing. Yeah, that game is like designed to piss you off, you know, they give you all these weapons and stuff with unique movesets. The movesets in themselves are far more unique than, you know, the differences in the weapons in Bayonetta 1, but they give you enemies you can't, like, use the movesets on, because they don't stagger. Whoa, that's new. Hey, hold on a minute. There's no patch notes for this build. I want to back out. He might have added a new move or something. Let me check that really quick. I have to go back into the campaign to check the moves. I just noticed that animation is different, so maybe there's something else. Go to the lobby. Can't skip this cutscene. Irashaimase. Nah, there's nothing new in here. Check Amelia.
業務に励みましょう。
さて
いらっしゃいませ。
No.
健康維持のため定期検診を受けます。
I have to wait for patch notes to come out before I play that more. I'm pretty worried about Bayo 3, honestly. I hope that it doesn't have the same stupid design decisions that 2 has. They announced that game too soon. They're like pulling a Square Enix with that game. They announced it a year ago and there hasn't been like a single second of gameplay. Getting really tired of that. Like, I like how they announced DMC5. Like, you know, the game came out and they had gameplay in the trailer. And then it was only like a week until they actually talked more about it. And they've had a pretty steady stream of information. It slowed down a little bit in the past, like, 2 months. The last, like, major thing that we learned about it was the Dante's weapons. That was, like, back in September. But they've already announced a release date, and, like, the whole process from, like, officially announcing it to it, like, actually being playable is only going to be, like, 9 months. That's totally fine. That's actually pretty standard. That's about as fast as it can be, really. And you consider the strict, like, marketing schedules they have for AAA games and stuff, that's actually a really fast turnover. Well, then you have stuff like Bayonetta 3 and, like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, where there's just, like, there's nothing. There's, like, a CG trailer, and then there's the game just, like, vaporware. I don't understand why they do that. I mean, I would hope the game is far along now. I mean, they announced it a year ago now, because the Game Awards is next week. I think it's like next Friday or something. So it has been about a year when you consider, like, you know, leap year and everything or whatever. I hope that it's far along to show some gameplay soon, because it's kind of weird for them to, like, put out the port for 1 and 2 and then have nothing about the sequel. So it's like you have all these people that bought the Switch, that bought Bayonetta 2 because it actually is a pretty good deal. You know, you get both games. Sure, you know, Bayonetta 1 is like $6 on Steam like every week, but ignoring that, I mean, for $60 you get 2 full games, and they do have quite a bit of content in them, at least the first one does. But everybody's going to forget about Bayonetta now because they haven't said anything. That's the problem. I need to go ahead and check my stuff on closers really quick. Ugh. I think most of them stopped doing the midnight releases because of the security problems or whatever. I know when I worked there, they still did them a lot, but in the past few years, I think they've stopped. I don't know. I haven't really been keeping tabs on that, but I know they don't do them for a lot of games now. I think they still do them for like Call of Duty and stuff, but that's like it. I went there for Thanksgiving to get Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch. There were a ton of people there. I'm like, wow, I didn't know there were that many nerds in this town. They were all there for like PS4 for like Fortnite, but there were still a ton of people. I was honestly shocked. There's only one other person there for Dragon Ball FighterZ though, so I was able to just get in, buy it, and get out. Tornadoed? What happened? Yeah, this grind for the compound trinkets is like really boring. I think someone said it takes like almost 2 months to get all of them, which is ridiculous. It should not take that long. But the whole thing about purification is basically on the Korean version, it was like the filler content before Season 3 came out. That's kind of the problem with this version, is we're burning through the content a lot faster than intended. The game's only been out of beta for like a year, and they're already only like 6 to 8 months behind the Korean version. So sometimes it's not even worth grinding out all this stuff if you can alternatively just wait a month and get it done much faster.
それじゃ一緒に踊りましょう。
Oh, it's overflowed right now. I don't have an item level to do that, so I think I'm done on here for today. Go ahead and get rid of all this junk, and then I think I'll either play something else or just stop for today. I wanted to play more Orochi, but I'm held back by the cheat engine table not working at the moment. That definitely limits what I can do with that game. I can't force Pandemonium mode, so I can't really do any challenge runs unless I just want to grind like crazy until it gives me Pandemonium on a good map, which I definitely don't feel like doing. Such crappy design. You should just be able to play Pandemonium mode whenever you want. You should not have to use a cheat engine table to get like the end game challenge, but you have to. The DLC maps with Pandemonium on actually are kind of challenging, but due to the way that they're designed, you can't like go to them at will, so a lot of people don't really know that. WO4 is just, it's such a polarizing game. There's a lot of things that are really cool about it, and then there's stuff that just makes no sense. The complete lack of an endgame mode or replay value. The crappy balancing where you either steamroll through everything or get one shot from a mile away off screen. Awkward balancing where the Samurai Warriors characters are better, like they're objectively better in every way, until this last patch where now the Dynasty Warriors characters actually can compete. Which is something I'm glad they fixed, because the Samurai Warriors movesets are really boring. Especially the older ones. They've been the same for like over a decade now. I don't really have much interest in playing as them, especially since they don't have their R1s anymore, which help to kind of make them more fun to play. But the core like gameplay, the combat and stuff, I think is really great. I think they changed it just enough to like make it interesting. It's just a shame that the rest of the package is so flawed and broken and half-assed that you can't enjoy it as much as you should be able to. I think that's the main issue with that game. Here I am right now. I actually want to play it. I want to make videos for it again, since they buffed a lot of my favorite characters, but since you can't just choose Pandemonium mode at will, you have to wait for it to show up, or use Cheat Engine. I can't play it right now. I can't do what I want, because they were not smart enough to just let you choose Pandemonium mode and just remove the whole stupid gimmick of it being random. Especially when like half of the maps in the game, it's not even worth using it on. It's not worth doing, because a lot of the best elements only drop past, I think, like level 35 or something. So that's like almost half the game, maybe like 30 or 40% of the game. If he spawns on one of those maps, it's basically you just need to keep grinding until he shows up again on a stronger, higher level map. So I think it's stupid. That's why people are pissed about the challenge mode stuff, because it's already hard to get the gold abilities as it is, and the crystals and stuff like that. If he spawns in Chapter 2 and it's at the beginning of the map, or Chapter 1, then there's no point in doing it whatsoever. You'll be lucky to get like maybe 1 or 2 like decent elements out of it. Yeah, but I full disclosure, I'm just going to use Cheat Engine when I run out of Windstorm. I'm just going to use Cheat Engine. I'm already kind of burnt out on the game as it is. I'm not going to sit there and grind that boring mode for 7 Windstorm every 5 minutes. You know, I would play like more Korean MMOs and stuff if that was what I was into. I love grinding for stuff in video games, but it needs to be a fun process, and it needs to not just be grinding for the sake of grinding. That's kind of what the game is right now. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give this a chance, and then I think I'm done for tonight. Oh, hold on here.
It's time for
Boy, the characters in this, the character designs in this game leave a lot to be desired. They're all like really ugly and weird looking. But I like that they didn't just try to completely copy Twinkle Star sprites and make them just generic anime people. They do have their own identity, they still look very generic. They don't really stand out at all. Be right back. Well, I can already tell they didn't do any accessibility testing on this because this game has a lot of flashing lights. Dude, this guy is basically the last Starfighter. If anybody's old enough to remember that movie. That's definitely dating how old I am, but it's basically with this guy, he's the last Starfighter. It's off to a bad start. No, I don't think it does. I think you just turn back into your basic ship. No, he's gonna get bodied. Look at how many ships I sent over. Damn. I think it crashed. Hello? Yeah, I think it crashed. Oh. I was enjoying that, and then it just randomly crashed. That game's fun though. I'm enjoying it so far. I wonder if it saved anything I did, or did it just completely... I think you had to finish the arcade mode in one sitting, so if it's going to be crashing like that, then I might wait for a patch or something. I'll probably buy this again on Switch. I'm enjoying it so far. I just need to play a little more.
It's time for
Yeah, I don't know how to unlock the gear. Oh, you can actually change your drones too. That's pretty cool. I think it's already out on Switch. Let me check. The Switch port is on the 6th, so in about 5.5 days it'll be out. Yeah, it didn't save anything. You have to finish this in one sitting, which would not be a problem if it didn't crash. So I think I'll let them know that it crashed like that, and I'll play that later. That's fun though. I'm glad that they gave that to me for free. Pretty enjoyable game. Something different to play from, you know, the normal stuff I do. Okay, well, I think I'm done for now. Let me see if there's any cool streams on that I can watch after this. If there's not, then I will continue. Tomorrow is payday from Patreon, so I'm going to try to find something to buy for the channel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna chill out for a bit. It was fun today, though. I'm sorry I can't play more Hirochi right now. I need to wait for the cheat engine table to be updated with the new values. Which I think is stupid. I don't even want to cheat on it. I just want to do Pandemonium mode runs, and I can't do that until it's fixed. So we'll be playing other games in the meantime. I don't know when that will be fixed. It might be fixed tomorrow or something. There's a couple other people posting about it, so I assume that it is known, but it's out of my control right now. So I will probably take a little break. I might come back and do some Dragon Ball or something. See ya.